Hi everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are as always your hosts
Arne and Carlos, and today we are going to revisit double knitting. We've done a few videos on double knitting in the past, and we thought we'd do one now to kind of
Maybe
recap.
we have changed techniques since
Maybe
last
we have
time.
changed techniques, who knows?
But we have changed the needle.
For sure, yes.
Yes.
We are here with the limited edition sets that we have designed for Prym that look like this. They've got a little sticker with the drawing that we've done of ourselves, and then in the back there's a photo of us.
Yep.
And we've designed the interior of the box as well. So when you pull it out, you've got 3 circular needles, which are really nice. And there's a QR code as well here. You click on that code and then you get a free pattern for the cowl that we have designed, which is also the pattern that you see as decoration on the box.
Let me see.
And here is the
cowl.
Yeah, here is the cowl. And the cowl looks like this. So we thought
Here's what you need for that cowl.
Yeah, we thought we would do, based on the pattern from here, and based on the cowl, which is here, we thought we would do a new project, a little pot holder that is perfect for Christmas.
Yeah, and it's double knitted. So that's what we want to go through now. The double knitted pot holder.
Yep.
Okay.
And to do that, you need a pair of needles.
Yeah, and I think I use 3.5 for this. Your knitting will be a little bit looser also normally when you do double knitting, at least mine is. So 3.5 is good.
Yeah, and the pattern is free, and all you need to do is go to arnecarlos.com/blog, and you can download the pattern for the pot holder for free on our channel. We just wanted to mention that now already, so you know. So it's a free pattern for a pair of pot holders.
Yep.
And yeah, here's the needles.
Yes. So let me show you how you start this. So when you do double knitting, you have to read the pattern in a different way. So when you're on the, let's say this is the knit side, then you have to do every knit stitch in white will be a purl in red, and then on the other side, the next row, you have to think the opposite. Also, what is red on this side will be white on the other side when you turn it. And when you have the red side facing you, this side, then you know that all the pattern stitches on your side is knitted. As when they are knitted in red and white, it's like the red one will be white, a white purl. And a white knit is a red purl. So you do it. You knit 2 sides at once.
So you start by casting on the number of stitches indicated.
So then it's the 38 stitches in each color.
And there's a special way to cast them on.
Yes.
So that they get into the right way, which is what
I could show
you
you how I did it on this one. Like normally when I'd start, I would do this and then cast on, but you can't do it like that because you need 1 stitch. So you do a loop.
Which is what I always do.
Yeah, and then you put the first color on the needle, then a loop on the white yarn, and you put that on the needle. So then I like to keep the one that is facing me will be the knit stitch, the one
which is
set number 2, that will be on the back, that will be the purl stitch if it's a red knit.
Yes.
So when you cast on, you take every other color. So you do a long tail like this. If you want, you can do a normal long tail, or you can do a purl cast on like this, because this is the purl side.
But you don't have to.
No, but you can do it. On this one I did, but I don't know why. Just wanted to.
Just wanted to do it.
Cast on like this. Yeah. Yeah. So I stopped there, so I don't have to do the whole thing one more time.
No, I mean the technique is the technique,
Yeah.
and then once you learn the technique from us, you can go ahead, get the pattern at arnecarlos.com/blog to do it yourself.
Yeah. So now when you look at your stitches, there should be 2 in each color, like
So
next
every
to
other,
each
yeah.
other. And this is counted as 1 stitch in the pattern. So on this side you have red as the background color, and on this side white is the background. And what we do then when we knit it, you can slip the first or you can knit it. It doesn't matter. But it's also good to twist the yarns when you start, so you close the opening. So let me just twist these 2, and then I knit this one. So now the opening is closed in the corner. Now I put the white in front because that's the knit stitch, and then I purl red from the finger.
So you're going to be purling all the reds on this round and knitting all the whites?
If it's only red and only white, then it
well, it
will
is.
be.
It's a whole row.
Yeah, and then this go back, and then I throw this in like when we do color work normally. So this one goes there, and then I put it in the front, and then you purl from the finger. And this one knit. You have to remember to move the yarn for the knit stitch away from the purl side, because if not you will have that white yarn blocking a red stitch. So it goes like this. And it's always hard, the 2 first rows or the 3 first rows, because it's hard to see the pattern sometimes.
In the beginning?
But when you're done like 2 or 3 rows or 4 rows maybe, then you more or less see what's happening, and then it's more easy. And what you do now is if you need a red stitch on this side and a white on the other side, then these 2 will change. So then white goes on the finger, and then you knit the red stitch,
and then the white,
and move this away, and then the white one. So now you do red stitches on white background and white stitches on red background. So I always move, the knit stitch is going back and forth, and the purl stitch is always on the finger. There's one other way you can do it, which takes more time, and that is if you hold both on your finger, and if you're going to do a white one, then you have to, let me see, then you have to knit like this. It's more complicated, you see, and then you have to pull this all the time. If not, the tension will be very off, and then when there's a purl, you have to move the white in front and go under when you purl.
Oh, that looks very complicated.
So,
I wouldn't do that.
I know a lot of people do it like that, but it's more complicated. Especially when you purl and you have to get rid of the white. It's more complicated. And you also have to pull the strings every now and then.
Yeah.
If not, the tension will be very bad. So what I prefer to do is keeping the purl always on the finger, and I throw the white one on the needle when I need it, like this. But it takes time to see the pattern, but when you get into it after a few rows, you see what's going on your knit, and it's so much easier.
Now, if you were worried that Arne is doing it too quickly, there is a little wheel that you can click on, the settings wheel, and then you can actually slow the video down as much as you want so that you can see it. Now, Arne, when you finish the row...
The row?
Yeah, so when you finish this row, you're not knitting on the round, are you?
No, this is back and forth.
So let's do that and show the end of the row and then how you do the next row, or how you start the next row. I think that's a great idea, because it's not knitted on the round. This is knitted back and forth.
Yeah.
So
you could probably knit it on the round. I never tried that. But
yeah, probably you can.
Yeah, you can, because then you just purl all the time on the inside.
But now
for a potholder,
a square potholder, you need to do it this way.
So now the two last stitches, like this and this, and then you turn it around, and then it's always good to make a twist. So you lock the opening, then this will be a knit, and you pull the strings, try to tighten up the stitches on the edge, and then you purl the white from the finger. And back to do white, and put it in the front, do purl. Should I do it slow one more time?
Do it one more time slowly, and I think that people will understand the technique. We've also got other videos on double knitting that you can look at from previous times when we did double knitting. And as I said, go to arnecarlos.com/blog, and you can download the chart there, and then you can cast on and practice your double knitting. And in the end, when you get one of these, you just do another one. Yeah. And by the time you've done two, you become a champion double knitter. And you also have a lovely little gift to give away for Christmas. And remember to use 100% wool, because wool doesn't melt, or it doesn't burn actually. So when you're going to take something really hot out of the oven, at least with the wool, you're safer than if you would do
not any synthetic.
Yeah, an acrylic where it would go poof. You don't want that. Yeah. So 100% wool is highly recommendable. And if you get the needles, you can click on the QR code, and you will get the pattern for the cowl as well. Yeah.
So should I do it one more time, slow?
One more time.
Okay. So the pearl on the finger, the white, the red. The white one, now the red is a knit, so I move it back. You cast it on or put it on the needle, and you knit red, then take the red away while you're purling. So the pearl from the finger, so this goes back, and you knit it, and then back, and purl. Knit. Purl. So this is the way we do it.
Yep.
There's probably other ways to do it, but this is how we do it.
This is a fun way.
And when we finish this one, we use the tail and we sew the stitches together on the top and the bottom, instead of trying to lock it any other way. And on the side, they will be locked by the twisting of the yarn.
That's
and when you finish it, just put a wet
towel
and a hot iron, and it's finished.
And then it's finished.
And this needs a crochet.
Yeah, you could, for example, do a crochet edge around the whole thing, single crochets, and then do chains up here so that you can get a little
decorate.
Yeah, if you want to decorate it. But they could also just be stored in a drawer, just flat. That's also possible.
Or you can do many of these and make a blanket.
Yeah, oh yeah, a beautiful Christmas blanket. You could definitely do that. So it's a very versatile little thing that will also give you skills as a double knitter champion.
How many times have we tried to do a blanket this way?
We've tried to do a blanket many times. We've got hundreds of squares, but we've never managed to put them together. It takes a lot of time. It does. But if you have discipline, which we don't have, you could do, 50 of those and make a nice little something. Or you could do, a smaller baby blanket.
I have an idea. You could put everything on one needle and do the whole blanket in double knit.
Oh, that sounds great.
Let's try that.
Let's try that next time. So Prym is in a good mood. and they told us that we get to give away some needles.
And we have a great competition for you where you can win Prym's circular needles with our design on, and you can get the Prym Ergonomics Double-pointed needles.
Yes, we're going to select 3 lucky winners, and each winner will win one of each of the circulars and the double points. All you need to do is go down to the comments below, tell us which are your favorite needles to knit with from Prym, and then go to the Prym YouTube channel and become a subscriber over there. We will add the link to their channel on the comments below, as well as on the description of the video. And how are we going to announce the lucky winner, Arne?
We will announce the lucky winners on the next Sit and Knit for a Bit.
So next week?
Next week on the Sunday.
We will select 3 winners that are both subscribing to the Prym channel and have commented here, and they will receive all these things, well, the needles anyway, in circulars and double points. Yeah. So make sure to stay tuned.
So yeah, I love these giveaways. Aren't they fun?
Yeah, it's always nice to give away things.
Yeah. So since you did all the work showing people how to double knit,
it was hard work. So
I am going to do.
I need to take a rest now.
Yeah, you need to take a rest while I do the formalities.
Yes. Bring it on.
Bring it on. So we hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you have, please give us a big thumbs up. Like and subscribe to our channel and interact with our videos, as we really love hearing from you. Mailing list is still one of the best ways to keep up with us and our shenanigans. And also we have started a YouTube membership where you can become a member to get additional content such as live streams, help with your knitting. We also do 15-minute catch-ups on everything that's going on, and many, many fun behind the scenes, bloopers, and other things for you to enjoy. Yeah. So if you want more content, head over to our YouTube channel, look for the subscribe button, and next to it you'll find a join button. Click on that, select your tier, and you are ready to go. So Arne, I am going to cast on myself. Yeah. I'll make the second one.
I'm going to make a blanket now.
Okay, you're going to make a blanket. I'm going to make the twin for this one. Yeah. And I'll have a great Christmas gift to give to a friend of mine.
I'm going to make a blanket.
So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again soon. Bye.